Hello everyone and welcome to today's video series where I'll be analyzing a classical game played in the second edition of the Southeast Zonal Chess Championship. Kindly like and subscribe and feel free to share your thoughts in the comment section. So let's dive into the action. Hello chess fans and welcome to an exciting clash between two of the top rated chess players in Nigeria. On the white side we have 𝐒𝐻𝐒𝐓𝐇, a formidable chess player, versus 𝐂𝐀𝐒𝐒 with the black pieces. Now this game was played on the 5th round of the second edition of the Southeast Zonal Chess Championship. So let's dive into the action. White starts out with a solid queen spawns game and black responds with knight f6. White plays c4, and in this position the most common moves here are g6 going for the king's Indian and e6 going for the Indian defense. But in this position our opponent surprises us by playing the move e5. It's a slightly deviating move, but it's a well-known theorem. Pawn captures, forcing the knight to move from its home, and black responds with knight to g4, attacking the center pawn. Now white plays e4. In this position common moves here are bishop to f4, trying to onto this pawn, bishop to f4 and knight to f3. But here white goes for activity, knight captures, and now we can see the dominance of white. So white in the opening now already has two pawns that are controlling the d5 square, and now he extends his control with the move f4. Now bishop to b4, and we have two alternatives: put the knight on c3 or to place it on d2. But white doesn't play any of those moves, but rather he plays bishop to e2, a more direct approach. Bishop captures, queen captures, and knight to g4. Knight to c3 was played, and d6. Now a lot of people here might say, why not h3? Now h3, it's a bad move because we have queen to h4 check, and then there'll be lots of complications on the board, and black castles and white does the same. We have knight to c3, and now h3 comes on board, knight to f6. In blitz games you usually see a move like g4 trying to expand on king's side due to the space that has been gained already here. White decides to be solid and plays the move bishop to d3. Now we have rook to e8 and now a3. Now the idea of a3 now is stopping the knight from coming to b4 and also helping the king to reroute himself here in the endgame. Now we have knight to d7, king to b1, knight to c5, and bishop to c2 was played. We have knight to a5, threatening to attack both the queen and the pawn. So a move like b4 cannot be played because knight takes pawn, attacks both the queen and the pawn, damages the pawn structure. So he plays queen to e2, sidestepping, and now we have knight to c6 again. Alright, so white has so many ideas. He has a space advantage on the queen side, he has an advantage on the center. So what move can you suggest for white to play here? Can I get your thoughts and answers in the comment section? Alright, so in this position white plays the move e5. Now this move comes to the deeper plan. First of all, activating the light square bishop. Now as you can see in this position, the light square bishop now has become activated and other pieces can begin to fall in place. So we have a6 and then knight to g5 now, attacking both the h7 and the f7 pawn. And here white seems to have an advantage in attack. Black decides to chase the knight away by playing the move pawn to h6. Now taking advantage of the weakened king, he has no minor pieces that is around it and it can be forced to come out eventually. So h captures and then queen to h7 check, king to f8, and king to d7. Now we can see already that the king now is already coming into the center of the board and it's enough compensation for the piece that has been sacrificed. So here, how can white keep up the pressure now? He does so by playing the move knight to d5, attacking the king and also bringing another attacking piece into the game. He plays king to d7, and now white, seeing that the queen is already far from activity, decides to bring the queen with queen takes g7, and here we have knight to e7. But in this position white plays a stunning move in this position. Can you guess the correct move? You can pause the video to find the correct move here. I would love to hear your thoughts and answers in the comment section. But in this position white plays the move knight to b6, a crazy move, attacking both the king and the rook. Now what is his idea? If after pawn captures, we have rook takes d6, attacking the king and also the queen. So as the king moves, rook takes d8, king takes d8, queen takes pawn. So in this position now, materially speaking, we will see that the material is equal because white has a queen and 3 pawns and black has a rook and 2 knights as a compensation. Now he plays bishop to e6. Now let's see how this game continues. Queen to f6, pinning the knight to the king, and then king to c7. And here white plays an attacking move, b4. Now what's the idea? If knight moves, the bishop falls. So here black plays a masterfully defensive move, plays the move knight to g8, attacking the queen and also creating a path for the rook to defend the bishop. And now seeing that the queen cannot get a check due to the rook covers the 7th rank, white just simply captures a pawn. And after knight to d7, well, in this position the engines prefer the move f5 to keep up the pressure on the position, but here white decides to be solid and plays bishop to b3. We have b5 taking advantage of the pin by the bishop, and rook to c1, now exploiting the semi-open file against the king. We have knight to b6 and c takes b5, capturing the pawn with tempo. And now after the king moves to b8, we have bishop takes e6, rook takes e6, and queen captures knight, check, winning the rook with tempo. And in this position on move 35, black resigns. Thank you all for watching. I hope to get your thoughts in this game. Please like and subscribe, and see you in the next video.